Welcome back, trainers, and I finally hit level 50, so let's get it. All I really wanted was that jacket, to be honest. Didn't want to be first, just wanted to get there. Honestly, this was very tedious. Specifically, the 999 excellent throws. I was asking you guys on Twitter, like, how are you doing this in like a day? This is unbelievable. Some of you said you did it, just went somewhere where you had a bunch of Pokemon and hit those excellent throws. I guess I'm just not as good as some people, but we are here and we are able to get that jacket. What has changed other than that? Well, nothing. There's really no other benefit of being 50 because when you are 40, you're actually going to be able to max out your Pokemon to level 50 if you have the resources. So it's not like any sort of beneficial addition to powering up your Pokemon. But it is kind of a nice milestone and obviously an achievement to get to this. We did have the XP already ready to go, so we're good. But let's talk about that for a second. After this, look at this. So this is the level 50 challenge. Oh boy, here we go again. I'm going to let this one naturally play out by itself. We'll just see how long that takes. I'm not going to rush through that. As a matter of fact, I kind of wanted to just naturally let this one occur too, but I decided to just get out there and grind, and we finally did that. But anyways, just a little heads up, if you did reach level 50 or if you're making your way to level 50, you have all the XP you need. It's just you're not going to rush out there to do all that stuff, specifically to the Team Rocket. That was... I did not like that at all. It was kind of fun getting around town in places that I hadn't been in a while, but it was a very grindy. You want to stack that XP because we're probably going to get more levels in the future, and you may just want to start accumulating that now, so when we do get them in who knows how many years, you're just going to be ready to shoot right up, just like before. Just complete those tasks and you're good to go. Just taking a look at all of my various different medals here. Some of them are going to be pretty high up there for the number. Some of them are going to be pretty low because I don't focus on a lot of stuff anymore like I used to. I'm just going to tell you, so the channel used to rely on me grinding as hard as I possibly could. Go out there, record my footage, catch some crazy Pokemon, power up some things, take out some gyms. You remember, good old days if you were around then. But the channel doesn't really work that way anymore. The game has changed and I have adapted, bringing you guys news, battles, and everything in between. So yeah, a mixture between that as well as real world responsibilities. I have a lot more than I did before. So kind of hindered the progress to get this done as fast as possible. But doesn't really matter. Right, we're here, we're looking good. I do believe we're somewhere in like third, maybe we're third level 50, maybe fourth or something like that. So definitely not the first one. But anyways, going through my different medals here. Giovanni's going to take forever for everybody. And all right, remember when the Best Buddies first came out? I was all over that. Am I anymore? No, as you've seen, I got to 27. I'm working on a bunch of other ones, but I'm definitely not doing what I was before, and even some days go by where I barely even take care of one. Now, taking a look at my type catches for Alaska, you can basically look at this as our biome here. Yeah, I played in Washington and a few other places, but it was for a couple of days, so that's not really going to dramatically change the biome which you're going to see for Alaska here. So, got a lot of poison and a lot of waters, a few fires, a few 85,000 water types, so that makes sense being in Alaska. A decent amount of grass type. You think we have a little bit more, maybe a lot of psychics because of the drowsies. And the dragons are going to be fairly low for a lot of people unless you have some amazing area. And looks like the water is going to be the most caught type here. That's what you could expect when you come to Anchorage. That and poison. Now taking a look at some of my Pokemon, are completely maxed out ones. We do have 6. It's going to be a Gyarados here, completely maxed out. These are level 50. A level 50 Shadow Machamp. Roserade, 100% IV. Fantastic. Cloyster, 98%, unfortunately. 14, 15, 15. Now, this one right here, Quagsire, I did do that for the level 47 task, was it? I forgot what number it was. And as well as this one here, obviously just to complete that task. Why would I ever do one of those things, right? So anyways, we have them. It is all good. The other ones, happy to have those. Here are my shiny shadow Pokemon. If you did see my last video, probably saw them there as well. And we are going to look at my 100% IVs, as well as all of my 3 moved legendary and mythical Pokemon, because that's pretty expensive. So we can see how many I do have. I do believe it's somewhere around 30 or so. So my 100% IV Pokemon, I like it. I'm happy with it. I got quite a few of them. You can't trade them. You can't give it to somebody because it's not going to stay 100% IV. Now, I have an idea. I haven't talked about this before, but I'm going to talk about it now while we look at these Pokemon. And that is going to be a new kind of lucky friend. You have to be best friends, of course. And it's going to be even rarer than lucky friends. It'll be, I haven't really came up with a name, but something, who knows. But what's going to occur is when you do trade the Pokemon, the IVs will stay the same. So you're going to be able to get them lucky while keeping those IVs. So maybe you have a duplicate of 100 and you want to give it to somebody and vice versa right back to you. Maybe, I don't know why you'd be giving anybody a shiny 100, but maybe you have to for some crazy reason. You're going to be able to cut down the cost. I don't know, just a fun idea to throw it out there. And it will occur very rarely because it can't be taken advantage of. And that's the reason why IVs completely flip-flop and switch. Otherwise, people would be selling things left and right. Not that that's holding them back from doing that right now, right? So taking a look, we do have 30 exactly. So that's, quite a lot of Stardust because it's going to be costing 100,000 for each one. Except for the Shadows, they're going to actually be even more expensive. So I'm really proud of that Genesect 98 there. Level 40. Don't see any time soon where I'm going to be maxing out a mythical or legendary. And more than likely for most normal people, the first mythical or legendary Pokemon that you're going to max out to 50 is going to be Meltan because, or should I say Melmetal, because you're going to be able to open that Meltan box, right? So remember to keep doing that. There's no excuses anymore. Pokemon Home, you don't need a Switch. You're going to be able to do that, right? Now going down the list here, at the rest, we do have a set of Melmetal. What do I keep calling Meltan? Melmetal for each one, and various different other Pokemon here. All right, not a bad set. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of tips here, and that's regarding the 999 excellent throws. So, what are those tips? I'm going to tell you this, though. The Valentine's event was an absolute headache, completely. So, I use Mossy Lures. You get the Beedrills and Butterfree to spawn. They are going to be fairly difficult to catch regarding them staying in the ball. For the most part, they can break out a couple of times, so that is going to be a good way for you to get those excellent throws multiple times. Just a little food for thought. But on the flip, you're going to be able to get 2 of the regular lures for the price of that Mossy Lure, therefore getting more Pokemon. If you're good at hitting excellent throws already, then just go for the 2 regular lures. And always have some of those Nab berries. You're going to want to stack those. Those are going to help you have the Pokemon stay still, and you're going to be able to get that excellent throw as needed. Also going to, I don't need to tell you twice, but going into legendary raids, catch screen, don't use any berries, just regular throw them. And you're going to be able to stack up those excellent throws pretty fast. So with that said, if you did enjoy this video and for hitting level 50, give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate all your support. It was a fun journey. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all on my next video. Take care.
How do you hold your secrets in a daze? Do I look away? There's floating points in mirrors and always. I hold your hand, it's just like catching whispers under your breathing. I blend it. I call it out of someone to find you, find out the truth. Like you do, I have secrets, they say.